Hi, this is Clive Nolan from Arena, Pendragon, Shadowland, I think there's a Strangers on a Train one over here, oh yes, and Canberra. That's my promotion bit done. You're watching Live Prog.
One of the things that I like about Live Prog is that, well, sometimes I ask for an album to review. Sometimes, you know, the mailman just drops an envelope on my doorstep and I open it and, well, I'll let myself be surprised. And sometimes it sounds like, yeah, that's a nice album. And sometimes it sounds like, wow, this is amazing. Now, the album I'm going to review to you now wasn't sent to me in such a way, but it was more like on Facebook, a friend, well, kind of pointed me towards, said, hey, listen, I know this music and this is really great and I think you should review it. So I said, okay, let me listen. So she sent me a couple of MP3 songs and I said, wow, this is beautiful. I definitely want to review this one because this sounds very interesting. So, well, I received the album. Which one? This one. Flaming Row, and the album is called Elinoire. This comes pretty out of the blue, and well, the principal people behind this project, you'll see them here, and this young man here with the Wu-Tang Clan shirt on, which is not exactly what you expect from Prog, but hey, who cares? Martin Schnella from Germany, he is, well, the main man behind this. And if I look at it, and I'll show you, this is the back, and as you can see, 18 tracks. There's a lot of music on this one. And if I look at the way that this album, Elinoire by Flaming Row, is put together, it reminds me of Arjen Lucassen and Ayreon. And this is absolutely a similar setup. You have, well, in this case there are two people. Oh, going back to the photo. This lady here. Oh, here she is, Kiri, Geile, and Martin Schnella.
Did I ever mention it before? Predict the story's end. Wait until it freezes over us, like a gathering. Did I ever mention it before? Predict the story's end. Wait until it freezes. Let's raise a glass for the fireflies are skipping in the sky.
The two of them wrote, well, the album. They wrote the music and they wrote the story and the songs. Now, of course, it is a concept story. It's a bit of a rock opera. And it includes no less than 15 singers, male and female. And they have all kinds of characters. They have real persons, they have emotions, and they have kind of settings like a time or presence or past or future, you know, those kind of things. And that's all put together, and I can hear you thinking, The Human Equation by Ayreon. Well, maybe. I don't think the story is completely different, so maybe he was inspired by it, I don't know. Nevertheless, this bears no resemblance to the Ayreon album, other than the way, well, the characters are brought into the story. When I listened to this album, the first time I really listened to it, I was riding my bike to work and put it on my headphones, and I was listening, it's, oh my god, there are so many different kinds of music in it. This ranges from musical, pop, rock, some parts are even, well, almost death metal. So it's an incredible range that these people bring. Now, really fantastic music. This is an album you gotta listen over and over again. There's a lot of, well, interesting details in it to hear. 15 singers, you know, and we're not just, then we still have the musicians, because they're outside, I'll show it again, outside these four, who, well, are the principal band. There are a lot of guest musicians and on the album. Now, a few are very noteworthy, because a few of them are quite famous. Gary Werkamp and Brent Allman, yes, from Shadow Gallery. They were asked to play a part on this album, and they enjoyed it so much that they, well, do a fairly large part on it. Not just vocally, but also musically. They have a contribution to this album. And another name I came across was Billy Sherwood. Yes, former from Yes and from Circa and, well, many other things. He also plays a nice part on this album. The rest, there are a lot of more interesting people on it, but, well, I gotta be honest, I'm not familiar with them, and that is something I leave you to find out. Now, I can see if I can get this booklet out, because it's a pretty thick booklet. Put this away. And if I show you a couple of things, and, well, you have some photos again from people, but the booklet is filled with, well, lyrics. That's, well, there's not much room for anything else. There's no room for the story even, which is a bit of shame, because then, you know, it comes to life a little bit more. So, in a nutshell, the story, it's about a young British couple. The wife gets pregnant, but when their daughter is born, the wife dies. The girl that's been born is called Elinoire. She's the main character of the story. And her father kind of blames her for the fact that his wife died. And grandfather takes care of the little girl. And, well, in the course of time, other details come up. And, you know, one of the questions is raised is, was it an accident, you know, that the mother died? Or was there something else involved? Well, that is a bit what the story is about. Now, the way this is done is absolutely stunning. This is absolutely a brilliant album, and I dare call it a masterpiece, because, well, you've seen the photo of these guys who did it, and they're young. I don't know how old they are, but, you know, they're young people, and they make such amazing music. Really beautiful, really, the way they put it in. I mean, I'm not gonna pick out all the 18 tracks, but, you know, one of the tracks, number 6, Do You Like Country, Grandpa? Actually features country music, you know, a banjo. The song Rage of Despair actually has some death metal, well, close to death metal music in it. So, you know, all kinds of music, all kinds of emotions are in this album. So, all I can say is, if you're not familiar with it, flamingrow.de, it's a German band. Check out the website, but the best thing you can do for yourself, you know, give yourself, you know, the year's not over, give yourself a Christmas present, or, well, just a present, I don't care, because, well, when you see this review, maybe Christmas is already gone. Just do yourself a favor and give yourself a present, and pick a holiday, what's applicable, or just give it to you because it's, well, it's a great album. But get this one, Flaming Row, Elinoire. You have to get it because it is absolute masterpiece.